All right, welcome back in, folks. I'm here with head coach of the Maine women's soccer team and back-to-back America East champion, Scott Atherley. Now, Scott, before we get to those championships and how you guys are going to respond this season, we got to talk about Mila Schneider, right? She was just named the America East Scholar Athlete of the Year, Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. And just to give some information for our folks at home, played every minute of the 2024 championship season, a 3.9 GPA, and it wasn't just a cupcake schedule. You know what I mean? It was a biology major and a neuroscience minor. That has to make you extremely proud.
Yeah, and so well deserved. And, Mila really epitomizes, what we're about. And she's been such a great ambassador for our program. And not only did she play every minute of every game this year, I think she probably played almost every minute of every game her entire career. So deserving and such a special student athlete.
And she was also named the most outstanding player of that 2024 tournament when you guys made another run to win your second straight title. What did you see from her that even allows that to be possible? I can't even imagine playing at your highest level and performing that well while all the academic stress you have carrying on your back.
Yeah, she's an extremely disciplined person, someone that just has such high standards, and her work ethic is just tremendous. And so she really has all the ingredients, the tangible and the intangible things, and just really was a great player and a great person.
And we were just talking about that's kind of across the board for your team, right? Great on the field, great off the field. When you talk about recruiting, is that something you guys really look for as kind of the all-around student athlete?
Oh, for sure. And I think you don't separate those qualities. I think you're inherently disciplined, hardworking, all of those qualities that make you a great student also make you a great athlete and vice versa. And so I think, we place such a high emphasis on character, and, certainly we have a team full of those type of players.
Absolutely. And now I want to get to your freshman class, right?
Yeah.
7 players from Maine on the roster this year, 4 freshmen, one of them from my alma mater, Thornton Academy. That's a great get you got there. But
we were thinking of you. We were taking care of you.
I appreciate that. And just kind of what went into the recruiting process. I know that's a pretty large number for kids from Maine coming up to play Division I soccer in Orono.
Yeah, well, Maine has historically produced, some quality players. I think this year there are 11 that are going to play Division I. And I think for us, we've always looked in our backyard as the first place to try to keep the best talent. And you look at people like Chris Kelly, Abby Thornton, some of the players that Maddie Mishu have come into our program and have done exceptionally well. Historically we've gotten some, but now I think the players from Maine are looking at us first. And I think that's just a testament to our recent success. And we certainly want the best players in the state to stay here. And we feel like we got 4 of them. So it's a great thing.
Absolutely. You talk about that recent success, back-to-back America East titles. What has it taken and what has been the difference as you built this up and you guys are in a position now where we talked about it before, targets on your back?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of factors to it. Certainly the transfer portal has allowed us to really get some talented kids that maybe, when they first looked at the process, maybe decided too early, didn't find the right fit, and for multiple reasons have found a good fit in Maine. So, some of the talent that we've had with transfers has been great. And then, when you have that success, then success breeds success, and it attracts other players. And certainly with the promise of a new facility on the horizon, that's just been outstanding for our recruiting, and that's just, I think, going to bring better things for us as well.
I couldn't agree more. Long overdue too. And in success, you hope doesn't breed complacency, right? What's been your message to the team this year to make sure that, hey, you guys might have 2 rings under your belt for the people who have been here, but it's a brand new year?
Well, we always ask the question, do you want to be last year's team? And I asked that in the spring, and the answer was no. There's certainly a lot of things that they want, and they want to carry over from last year's team in the last 2 years, to be very honest. But I think they want more, and I think they see it, and we're pitching as an opportunity, an opportunity to really build on what we've achieved, and I think they just want to go further and beyond, and I think that's the mindset, to take advantage of the opportunity and to build on the success rather than rely and be complacent.
Coach, you guys have it rolling up there in Orono. Now, got to get to a game this fall, August 6th already. You guys start up, August 1st?
We
first
start
exhibition August 6th, correct?
August 6th is 6 o'clock, exhibition against the Canadian club team, and then we kick off the 17th regular season at home at 1 o'clock versus University of Rhode Island.
Coach, best of luck. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back after the break.